Okay guys, we're back with another hair tutorial. This time it's going to be a voiceover as much as possible. The kids are awake, so if I gotta speed through a little bit, I will. Today we're going to be slaying a gorgeous Yaki bob, and this is what she looks like. She comes with a nice center part, and as you guys can see, the knots are bleached. That Yaki texture is super beautiful. We are going to kind of press it out so it has like a natural vibe to it. And as you guys can see, it's kind of long. It's nice and full. So let's go ahead and try her on just to see what she looks like before we go ahead and start to style. Okay, so this is what she looks like on. What I like about this one is it is a long bob, so it's gonna sit and fit really nicely. I also like the fact that you don't really have to do much since it is a full bob and it has a center part. I'll show you a little bit of what the knots or the hairline looks like. So a lot of times I like to press out the hairline before I even get started. When you go ahead and you press out the lace as much as you can, it definitely works in your favor to get that melted look. Also, because the wig is not bonded down, I'm able to like kind of lift the wig up so it's not touching my head. That way I can get a really good hard press in there without actually burning myself. Also be careful, this is lace and hair, so you don't want to burn a hole in it. If you watch me, you know I've done that before. We are going to stick to a center part, so I can also go in and kind of press that down. And again, it just helps when you do this stuff before you bond it down, because you can literally lift it so that you don't burn yourself. Now as far as what we got going here, I like it when the parting is as straight as possible and also as far back as it can possibly go. So I'm a 6-inch parting type of girl. Yeah, and this feels like 6 inches. And whenever you're trying to like recarve out a parting and it feels like it's gonna lift up or revert, you can just take a little bit of holding spray. You don't really need a whole lot, but you just kind of want to put something there to kind of stamp it out. Now what's bugging me the most is the fact that I didn't just do my brows, but my brows are nicely done and I don't want to have them fade out. So you can easily just cut off all the excess lace that is in the way, or you can just cut off all the lace altogether. I'm still debating if I want to go in and customize the hairline. I feel like you can open it up at least a little bit. So to make the wig kind of easier to work with, I'm going to cut off all the excess lace around the ears. And that's going to help it so that you can just kind of know where everything is supposed to be and supposed to sit. Now mainly what I want to do is open up the parting just a little bit. Okay, so I'm pretty lazy with my customizations. I'll go back if I need to do more. I'm gonna do the other side just the same, and then we're gonna work on cutting off the lace and bonding the wig down. But at this point, we're gonna go ahead and cut off all the excess lace. If you find that there is more lace that you wanna cut, or I'm sorry, if you find that you wanna tweeze out the hairline a little bit more, you can definitely do so. But you'll see once we pull it together, it is actually tweezed pretty nicely. It's just hard to tell. And that's why a lot of people will over pluck, because you really can't tell. Now here I am going into the hairline just a little bit. Baby hair is next, and then we're gonna style the actual bob. So this is all we're gonna do for like baby hair. I kind of want some sideburn too, so we're gonna go here and make something happen. This is the mousse I'm using, and I kind of just spray a little bit on the surface, that way I can keep just dabbing my brush in it, and it just makes it easier. Okay, so I'm back. Little ones are having bath time now. Okay, so here I cut too much. Like, you know when you cut the lace, I actually cut the hair right here, which is okay. Stuff happens. I wish I wouldn't have done that, but things happen. Okay, so install is done, baby hair is done. I'll go back in and like tie a what do you call it, a scarf around it and all that later. Now I'm just gonna go in and section it out. I really want it to be a nice hard press on it. My braids are not as flat as they can be, but because the wig is thick, you know, it's a nice density, it's gonna go ahead and cover that up a little bit. But I really want the bob to be nice and sleek. I also thought about doing like one of these right here, like 2 ponytails, or like up with that. I think that'll look super cute with this wig, but I just really just want a bob. So let's go ahead and press it out and see what it comes out to be. Also, I was supposed to do my lace tint and I forgot, so I will do powder at the very end, so stay tuned to see how that comes out. The parting is naturally a little bit curved. We'll see how it looks when it's perfectly straight, and then I might straighten it out. But you know, just go ahead and follow along through this process, and then we'll talk about exactly what I feel about this wig and you know, all of that. Okay, so I have 2 options. You can kind of just do it straight like this, and this is like a traditional way of doing it where you don't see any baby hair or anything like that. It's kind of more so blunt, and I can just do it really good like this, or I can kind of waterfall the front a little bit and train the hair to kind of go like so that I can show off the hairline of the baby hair. Sometimes to me, I feel like this looks more less wiggy, and the other way looks more wiggy. Like when it's just straight down, it's like a, you know, it could easily be like a cheap wig, synthetic wig, whereas this is like, no, this is lace and you gonna see this lace. So I kind of think I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna kind of perfect it. Okay, so we are finished. I realized that I wasn't recording. I cut it off for the second side. I kind of feel like it's repetitive when I show like both sides, but you kind of pretty much see what I did. Now the only thing I didn't do is normally I would put a scarf around my edges, and I did not do that. So the last thing we have to do is make everything match. So you guys know I like to put concealer in the parting and then a powder in the hairline. White from like the glue or whatever bond you use, or even like your edge control, and this will kind of help to cancel and cover that up. And then obviously if your knots are not bleached, if your lace is not perfect, this is going to help. So sometimes it takes a minute to find a powder that works great for you. Rule of thumb for me is that you don't want the powder to be too red, and then also you don't want it to be light. Okay, so now we're done, and I love the way it came out. Again, you can make it go like fully straight forward so that you don't necessarily see the hairline, but I kind of feel like sometimes for me, I like for you to see the hairline so that you know, like if you know this is a wig, you know this is a lace wig and it costs a couple dollars, opposed to it being straightforward. I kind of feel like it gives me cheap vibes. Not for everyone, or not every, you know, one may agree with that, but for me personally, I just kind of feel like when I don't show the hairline or when I don't show anything, like it can very well just be a $10, $30, $40 wig from, you know, the beauty supply store. So this gives me more I went and got my hair done vibes, opposed to I just picked something out at the beauty supply store, and it just looks more complete and neat to me. I absolutely love the way this one sits on my hairline. I feel like sometimes it's really cute to do like a really cute like short ear length bob, and that is a vibe, but for me I just feel like grown and sexy vibe with like my new diamond necklace and just looking really fly on a Friday night or what have you. This gives me a whole diva moment. This one did come from OMGQueen, and this is the packaging that the wig came in. As always, I really do love their wigs, which is why you guys see me work with this company often. They also gave free gifts like most companies, and then actually the details and a link to this wig are in a description box for you to be able to check out and shop if you're interested. But I will mention that this is a 12-inch bob. It kind of has a layer vibe to it. It's 150% density, and of course you already know it's a blowout kinky straight bob. So yeah, let me know what you guys think of this one. It took minimal work. I literally did not bleach the knots, tint the lace, or anything like that, and all I pretty much did was a quick install, and I pressed it out really good. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends if you want to help them learn how to slay their wigs. Also, don't forget to subscribe, and if you're interested, turn your post notifications on so you'll never miss a video again from me. Girl, I am stuttering. This video is so long and I am so long-winded, but thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next one. Smooches.